What the hell? What's going on? What's up YouTube? Welcome back to our daily life channel, to our personal daily life. We're out here in the middle of Halifax. We kind of thought we would check out this little village, which is, it looks very European.
Yeah, it does.
Right? We've seen this like several times, but we always wanted to come and check it out. It's kind of like,
so historic.
yeah, it's really historic, really cute. And Kia is joining us today.
Hey Kia.
Yeah, she's loving it. But yeah, these all look like little antique stores, boutique stores.
The Puffin Gallery.
A what gallery? A puffin?
It's like our little penguins we have here.
Yeah. 1979. Wait, that was the International Town Criers Championship. These are way before the 70s. Like these were like the original buildings. What the hell is that? Kia, what do you see? What do you see? Oh no.
Help!
Oh, you can lift that.
Can I?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can lift it up a bit.
Help me!
I wonder if they did executions right here. This is very random just to have.
This is not very comfortable.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, oh, there's a pub here? No way. Yeah, we picked a very weird time to kind of come in and check it out. Oh, you should get a picture.
Come here, Kia. Up, up, up. Up, up, up. Good girl. Sit. No.
Nah, she's not going to. Oh, she might.
Stay.
Here, I'll hold her here.
Okay.
You can take a photo. This is literally filming right now. Kia, look. Looky. Did you get it at least? Oh man, oh that's kind of cool. That worked.
Yeah.
All right, we got an on the spot Halloween photo, very cool. That never happens.
You're not throwing a flip.
She just knocks everything over and yeah.
There you go.
She's so excited to be out. This is actually though very noisy for her. She never really likes the noisy area. She gets a little spooked. What? You're doing okay, right? 1975?
It's just when they got the award. Come on, Kia. Let's go see what's down here. Kia, can you not cut me off?
She's like, I'm gonna cut off mommy today.
What's this big thing? A buoy?
Yeah, that's probably a buoy.
Oh yeah, that's
Hon, I hate to break that to you, but you're not gonna move that.
I thought I was going
This girl goes to move a buoy. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Halifax, but if you're going down towards the harbor, there's like really weird one-ways where you would look over and you'd see these really hidden areas, kind of like what we just explored, and you just can't get to them. You have to really walk like way past the harbor into this weird area, but I don't know. I just like the way it looks. So historic, so original. Clearly a Kia likes it too. It's like dragging me.
She's trying to get to the restaurant. She's not dumb.
Kia, you hungry, baby? Yeah. Wow.
Well, they really have like a patio.
Do you want to go in the water? Is that what you wanted to do? Wow.
It's pretty.
Super
I
pretty.
didn't know that they had a restaurant right there. We should go there one day.
Salties, yeah, we
Yeah.
should. Yeah, they have a double floor diner. Look at that.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, this is just a weird area. You can't really park close, right? You gotta really just park an hour away and walk. Yeah. Anyways, today we are gonna be going through what happened at the school. I mean, Chelsea agreed to it. It's tough. Took a lot out of her to want to talk about it, but something really scary did happen Just so you guys know, she is practicing her mediumship, and the messages she's getting from the afterlife are just all over the place. Sometimes they're very coherent, sometimes they're very tricky to understand.
I'm just processing still, to be honest.
Yeah, but just thankful we found you, thankful that you're okay, because that was dangerous. Somebody released something in that school, and I don't think it's closed off.
Yeah, someone tried to definitely take advantage of my good nature. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I just gotta be more mindful when I'm kind of tapping into the spirit world now that not every spirit is gonna be nice.
It's just tricky when you're dabbling into the mediumship stuff. You don't know what you're gonna get, especially if you're new.
And still, like I consider myself like a baby medium. Like, I'm not the best medium by any means. I'm not even like I don't know. I still get times when I'm wrong about things, or like I'm still learning. So.
Oh. That nearly hit the other guy. Oh my gosh. What's that, Key? Yeah? You just want to step on my foot? Let's see how it is now. Both of you guys. Oh my god. Definitely a tough topic, and at the same time you've been very accurate with the mediumship stuff, but at times it's just, you could get a message and it's just the complete opposite. We don't know what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
When it comes to that stuff. Right?
It also just kind of like correlates back to like what Blake said in a previous vlog, was just that like I need to trust myself more when it comes to this.
Of course.
And I have a lot of doubt when it comes to my mediumship, just because I don't know, like it's hard to distinguish if it is just like a thought I'm having or if it is a message, and that's what I'm struggling with the most. So I have been trying so hard to like tune into it and do the tricks that I'm learning from other mediums and stuff. But it's not an easy thing to learn. It
really isn't, and that's why people have a proper way of being taught. Usually people who are very experienced with it teach. Everybody has intuition. Have you ever thought of something and then later on the day you end up coming across it? That's intuition. Everybody has it, everyone senses that, but it's just learning it more. You know, like entering it more, accepting it, opening up to it. The majority of the time though, it's a very scary thing, and I think, you know, Blake and his father, Ken Mason, they're our medium family from Ontario. They've taught you a lot of stuff.
They've also confirmed a lot of things, that like I am a medium, or like a sensitive. Yeah. I don't really consider myself a full medium just because, like, I don't know, when I see Blake do it, it's like so easy for him.
Yeah, but he's, remember what he said though, right?
I know. I'm just saying that like I consider myself more of just like a sensitive, like, baby medium.
Yeah, but you have seen stuff, and we have.
Yeah, like I see spirits. There's spirits in our condo all the time. Like I see them. I know that they're there. It gets harder and harder when you constantly have people messaging you saying that you're a fake medium. You're like just constantly calling me fake. It makes me doubt myself more, and that's the hard thing that I'm dealing with right now, is because I'm trying to work through the doubt, but then I constantly have people who are giving me more doubt. Yeah. You know, so it's like I'm at a good space where I'm like, okay, yeah, those are messages, but then that doubt comes back into my head.
Yeah, but
so it's just something that I'm working through, and I think this incident that happened at the school made me realize that like I need more structure with it, I guess.
Yeah, and it's not your fault, because you're learning this on your own pretty much. You've been taught strategies and stuff like that, and exercises, but sometimes we're dealing with really strong entities, right? And the people that do unfortunately make fun of us and anybody else who is in fact a medium, these people have never done this in their lives. People who have never explored, people who've never done anything paranormal in their lives are always the ones and the first people to doubt this stuff and to make fun of anyone who does this.
And like, I'm okay with skeptics. Like, I know not everyone is going to believe the spirit world, and that's fine. I respect that.
That's one thing.
But just like respect each other. You know, like I don't go to people who don't believe in spirits and make fun of them because they don't believe in spirits. You know, like it's just respect each other. It's
kind of like being a skeptic is one thing. We're not coming at you and shoving paranormal evidence in your face. You come to us and watch our videos. That's totally different. We're not going to people and DMing people, shoving this stuff in your face. Like, this is just our experience, and it just so happens, even with your abandoned TikToks, this girl makes abandoned TikToks. We go to all these places and she makes reels and TikToks about them. People literally think these abandoned houses are faked and staged. And it's like, no, we actually go to these places. So over time, we're just like, whatever.
There's always
like,
gonna be haters, no matter what, right?
Yeah.
It's just working through that and not letting them get to you.
Exactly.
That's it. And that's just one thing that recently I've been struggling with, so I've been trying to work through it a little bit more.
All right, how do you feel?
Dedicated.
You are crazy.
Yeah, it's perfect though.
Yeah.
I just finished shooting for another company that I'm working with right now called Holy Clothing. And it's like a medieval style photo shoot that I did. So I had a sword, my medieval dress, and I got soaking wet. Yeah, those are the shoes I was wearing. I wasn't planning on getting wet, so I literally didn't bring anything.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I had my grandma's sneakers.
So as you guys know, Angelo did depart us. He's back in Ontario.
Come back, Angie!
Yeah, it was a very quick week, but we did a lot of filming, a lot of really cool stuff, really cool random Nautica finds, and yeah, it was a good week. But we're all left alone now, and I just found this haunted island. That right there is actually a haunted island. I did not know that. And that lighthouse actually has a story to it.
So you want to swim?
Yeah, let's go swimming right now.
Alright. I think we can do it.
You already did pretty much. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm pretty cold. Not short weather, that's for sure.
No.
But I mean, it was beautiful. The view's beautiful. The waves almost took me out. So I was doing a part of a reel where I wanted to like walk through the beach part. And one of the big waves, of course, came, got me like up to here, and I'm like, did you get it on camera?
I think I did. I had to. I was like mass shooting.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Nice day.
Beautiful view. This is what you needed, right? The fog.
Yeah.
You needed that haunted island in the back. That's legitimately haunted though. Like,
we can tell you're excited about it.
yeah. I want to get there. I know if you drive all the way to the end, you can canoe there pretty quick. So.
I'm not getting in a canoe in this water.
All right, so I think it's time that you give everybody an explanation of what happened at the school, because a lot of you guys actually DM'd me and were asking about it and wanting more of an explanation of what went down. And we're asking if she was okay, and you are okay. She's doing great.
Not great, but better.
A lot better, but
honestly, it's still like I'm still processing everything and just trying to like wrap my head around how like I could be foolish, I guess, or fooled. I'll put in better words, is fooled.
I have something to say to that, but I'll say it after. Pretty
much what happened is, all of you know, like as we mentioned earlier in this video, is I'm a practicing medium, sensitive, very spiritual person, and I have a spirit guide. And I don't know if I've ever talked about my spirit guide on here, but I call him Fedora Man, and he's been confirmed by Ken Mason that he is my spirit guide and everything. So I actually communicate on a daily basis with my spirit guide. He kind of gives me advice on if I should be doing something, kind of like that little voice inside your head that's like, no, don't do that, you know, like that's what my spirit guide does. He helps me out a lot. So what had happened was I was reaching out to my spirit guide during the investigation just to kind of like put more of a protection on us, because I just felt something was off. And my intuition is usually pretty good for that. But what pretty much like a short form of what happened was we were investigating, all was going well. I did Estes method. Now usually I'm only in Estes method for about 5 to 8 minutes. I think I stayed in it a lot longer this time.
I think Angela said like 9. It was like just hitting 10.
Yeah.
So
yeah, so we were doing Estes, and when I came out of Estes, I just felt the presence of someone else. And I was trying to brush it off, trying to cut the cord, get rid of that energy as much as I could. And I thought I had shaken it by the time I had gone to go lay down in the tent. When I was in the tent, I just remember falling asleep, having a little bit of a dream telling me to wake up and it's time to go. So when I woke up, I heard the noises and then I went to go check it out. But then I saw who I thought was my spirit guide, because he was wearing the fedora. He had everything of what my spirit guide usually does. And he was telling me to come with him and to go with him, that he needs to show me something. So me being trustworthy to who I thought was my spirit guide, I followed because thinking it was my spirit guide. Ended up at the school, which you guys saw is like at least a 8-minute walk to get to the school. I usually don't go off on my own like that, and if I do, usually Lamar knows exactly where I am. I'm not the type of person to just vanish like that. But when I got to the school, it kind of like, it's so hard to explain, but it was like a trance-like state where I just felt frozen. I don't know if it was like a fright or freeze type of reaction. I just froze. I wasn't able to vocalize. I wasn't able to move around, and all I kept seeing was this dark mass just getting closer and closer. And he kept presenting himself like my spirit guide. Props to my grandfather. He's also another very strong spirit. This is when he kind of came in and just said like, no, don't trust. And that's all I was able to like gather.
Really?
And then the man came back and just like, I don't even know what happened. I honestly, like, my brain blocked it out. I don't know, but pretty much this entity or energy was trying to portray themselves as my spirit guide to get me in a vulnerable state to follow them.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. I don't know if I like...
It does, but I don't think you're foolish, because every medium is practicing. I don't know if you guys follow any other sort of medium, but all mediums are in practicing. There's not one medium in this world, no matter how good you are, that has perfected this. The spirit world has secrets and stuff that we do not know. So to say that you're foolish is kind of...
Well, I got fooled. It's pretty much, I got fooled by a darker spirit.
But you're not foolish.
I wasn't possessed. I wasn't anything like that. So, and it entered like a trance-like position. So think of it when, like, I don't know if y'all meditate, but when I'm meditating, I go into like a trance-like state. And it was kind of like that, but just on a darker level. So I was also looking into it more. And it's just, I guess I'm just too trustworthy at times in the spirit realm. In the sense where, like, I see a spirit and I automatically think, like, oh, they need help. I need to help them, right? Because it's like a nurturing thing.
Yeah.
This wasn't the case at all. I got fooled. Yeah, I don't know.
Something there, though, was trying to get you to do something, or to, like, take over you more. I don't know, like, it wasn't a possession. It wasn't
a possession,
but
no.
it was kind of like they were trying to attach itself.
They're trying to hook me
And hook you and
manipulate me. Yeah, they were definitely trying to hook themselves onto me and potentially like follow into with my life. I'm not hooked. I don't have anything attached to me. Thankfully, I was able to like break out of that and like overcome it and get out of the situation.
Right.
I think the timing of all that was much needed. But it pretty much just like goes back to, you always hear like demonologists and other spiritual people say that a dark energy can portray themselves as what you want to fool you. So remember how you'd always say like, oh, I don't know if it's a demon or a child, because demons will sometimes pretend to be a child, because if you see a child, you automatically want to go help, right? I still have nightmares every so often, but all I can do is really protect my shield better and not be so trustworthy.
I think the one thing that was really, or the one thing that actually threw off the week, now Angelo came down, and the day after he came down, we filmed this spot. So we had to go a full week filming and doing other things while you were trying to still recoup, process. And now that, you know, we're back and Angelo's back home, I find it's a little bit hard on you especially, and on us to really, like, stuff like this really happens. I'm not trying to, you know, push this out to make us seem so important, but stuff like this happens where you deal with the paranormal and, you know, like, sometimes it doesn't go the right way and you got to process it. And this whole week has just been very overwhelming, and I don't know, I was very worried. I was to the point where I was gonna put down the camera and just, you know, I didn't think it was that bad though, until like I literally couldn't find you. Like, that scared the shit out of me.
It was just weird to feel like I still had control over myself and control over my body, but it was just like, I was just stuck. I mean, I was just stuck in this like realm that I wasn't supposed to be in. You know, like maybe I tuned in too much. I don't know, maybe that entity or the dark thing just saw that I was spiritually open and was like, I'm coming for her, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm glad it's done and over with. We've cleansed many times. Like I said, confirmed nothing's attached to me. It was an experience I don't want to experience
And we're
again.
doing good. For everyone who's been wondering, we're actually doing very well. A lot better than what we thought. We're trying to put out as much stuff as possible for you guys because we want you guys to enjoy the channel and enjoy new content. And I guess it kind of helped us this week to just keep moving forward, you know, and
not dwell on it.
Because if we were sitting down at home, this would have been a lot more overwhelming for us. But since we were out and moving, you know, filming more stuff for you guys, it kind of got a little better as the days went on. But
I don't think we'll be returning to that location.
No, at least not for a while. I actually think like probably for at least a year.
Yeah, and if we do ever return to that location, I would like an experienced medium to come with us.
Yeah. And not to say, like, you are pretty experienced. Like, early on, you've gotten messages that have confirmed paranormal activity. It's just, for those of you guys who are new, it's on and off. As a practicing and fairly new medium,
it also like depends on my mental state during the day. So like I have bad anxiety. So if my anxiety is higher one day, my connection to the spirit world might be a little bit more affected because my anxiety is controlling my brain in that moment. You know? So,
yeah, like anxiety, when you're doing other things, you kind of tune out. When there's a lot going on, at times you've been like, I can't
turn it off.
Yeah, or like you can't tune in.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So like the anxiety, all of that stuff just plays a huge part. So for those of you guys who are new and don't know the status of the mediumship, that's what it is. What the hell is that sound? Do you hear that?
Yeah. It's like a whole market.
I was trying to talk and like, I don't know if you guys can hear like some sort of band. I think those are trumpets, huh?
Kind of like that.
It's a church?
I think it's a funeral.
It's a what?
Funeral? I don't know.
Yeah, so we were at the Eastern Passage. There's a very beautiful little colored village right there. We're just kind of kicking it at this point in the day. We're not really going to do too much. We just wanted to kind of update you guys on our life and how Chelsea was.
Like a honking fest?
I don't think that's honking. That has something to do with the church over there.
Yeah.
It's what?
Motorcycle cops. There must be something going on. Let's go look.
What the heck? What the hell is going on here? Why are the cops up there?
I don't know. But a bunch of people are like standing near the road.
What the hell? What's going on?
I don't know.
What's that for? Why? Oh, it's a truck convoy.
I think it's for the Special Olympics.
Special Olympics? All right. I have no idea what this is for.
I'm confused. Well, I think I read on one of the times it had something to do with Special Olympics.
Yeah, maybe.
As this church is trying to have ceremony.
Damn, that's loud, man. That's so loud.
Kind of the point. I'm pretty sure.
I can't hear you.
There's another sign.
I think we're gonna dip now.
Yeah, it's really cool though.
So we found out what they're doing, and it's for the Special Olympics.
Woo woo!
That's a lot of trucks.
Raise awareness. It's nice to see so many different like companies and places come together for Special Olympics.
Alright.
Like Halifax, water, like they have like big companies. Giant Tiger.
Oh yeah.
That's a lot of trucks.
Oh yeah.
It's still going.
Oh my god. What?
Dang.